She's serving fish. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the ultimate tutorial, I guess. We are going in with Manny's new brand and palette from Lunar Beauty. It's this really pretty neutrals and pastel-y pretty colors. Yeah, I'm really excited to jump in. I think today I'm just gonna go for like a neutral-ish look because everyone's kind of doing like rainbowish crazy looks, but I think I will be posting a rainbowish crazy look on my Instagram, so you guys can keep a lookout there. And yeah, let's jump right in. I was so excited to see that Manny was coming out with a new palette with his own brand. That is so exciting, and I'm so happy for him. Oh, let's zoom you guys in a little closer. There we go. Yes, queen. Oh. Okay, that's kind of annoying. So going back into Sickening, and I'm just gonna deepen this up in the crease. But yeah, like I was saying, I think Manny did an amazing job with this palette. I did use all of the colorful shadows already, and they blended really good. Just like he said, the pink does stain like bad, but honestly, I wouldn't even say bad. It was gone the next day, and for me with the Morphe 35B, it stays on for like a week. So I wasn't too upset about it. If it's gone within a day, who cares? But yeah, I'm just gonna build this color up. I have not played with these neutral shades yet though. I get compared to Manny so much, probably too often. I don't think we look anything alike. I have people messaging me like every day and be like, you look like this person, you look like this person. I always get told that I look like Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron. I'm like, I don't see it. So I probably dipped in about 4 times to get this deep of the color. Like I said earlier, all eyeshadows are going to be a little bit washed out, but it is pretty deep. Now I have barely any on my brush, and I'm just going to kind of like run this a little bit higher than my crease, just to really get that really pretty gradient effect. I think I might actually dip in a couple more times just to deepen out the outer corner, if it'll even get any deeper. Yeah, I did. Okay, so now I'm going to take the shade Mug on the Morphe M506 and just really deepen up the crease. More so on the outer V, but I'm still going to bring it in a little bit because I will be cutting the crease for this look today. Now I'm just going back in with the first brush with no other product on it, just making sure it's nice and blended. This shade isn't as it's pigmented, but the color's a little bit not there. I'm gonna kind of create a winged out effect and just drag it out with this shade as well. Actually, I take that back. This is pretty pigmented. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like pigmented, but it kind of takes a second to build up, I guess, to get full opacity. It is so pretty. Yeah, these colors complement each other very, very well. I'm just gonna continue building this up. Okay, for some reason, I can't get a nice winged out effect. I don't think it has anything to do with the eyeshadow. I think it's just like me not being good at makeup. But I'm just gonna take some powder and just kind of like stamp this right there. And this is gonna just act as a guide. So I'm gonna go back in with Mug on the same brush, kind of really small brush. And I'm just gonna, there we go. It's gonna act kind of like tape. Besides, it won't have that super sharp line. I really don't like that look. I don't understand people like that tape look. I guess it's really good at helping with liner, which I know that, but I just think it looks weird with eyeshadow for some reason. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut my crease with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm going in with, I think this is the lightest shade, because I want it to be really nice and bright. And I'm just gonna place this on my lash line as if this was eyeliner. Kind of packeting on. You want it to be kind of, not goopy, but you want there to be a nice amount of product there. And then I'm just gonna look up and make an angry face, kind of look to the inner corner, and this is what you get. Pat this out just so it's nice and smooth. in really full coverage. And making sure that line is nice and crisp. Taking your time is really going to help with this as well. And then I just take my finger and blend out the outer corners. And I just go straight up and down, I don't drag or anything. Okay, so the shapes of my concealer are a little bit different, and that's just because my eyes are different. Everyone's eyes are not symmetrical, not perfect, and it's okay. I don't try to manipulate it at all because when I take photos it'll look funky, so I kind of just like roll with it. But now I'm just going to go in and set it all with just a translucent powder. You kind of want to make sure that your little brush for the powder is pretty nicely, I want to say packed with powder, but has a good amount of powder on it because you don't want to pull up the concealer or drag it anywhere. And it's going to look a little funky at first, but it'll come around. Now I'm going back in with the shade Mug and just tapping this right on the outer corners just to make sure everything is nicely blended in. We don't have any sharp edges. And now that we have that all nicely blended, I'm going with this shade Shady, which is the black from the palette, and just tapping this right on the outer corners. He said it wasn't a very pigmented black, and I completely agree with that. Look how easily that blended. Very happy with that black. I think this just became my new favorite black. I'm just going to take the shade Cake Face, which is the white, and just pat this right in the inner corner, and then just dragging it outwards just to brighten everything up. I don't think this is the most pigmented white I've ever used, but it's definitely not a bad white. I know a lot of people in their videos were saying how this white is amazing and it does miracles, but I think it's just a nice brightener to a look. I don't really think that you could do like, let's say you wanted to use Kai Kai and do like a pink cut crease and have it white underneath the cut crease. I don't really know if it will work out that well, especially if you don't have a white concealer, but it is a very pretty brightening shade. As you guys can see, like it definitely made a big difference. Now I'm just taking the shade Sickening and just tapping that right over where the white and the black would meet. Now I'm just taking the shade Sickening and making it very smoky underneath my lower lash line. Now going in with the shade Mug, I'm just going to tap that on my waterline. Well, not on my waterline, but right below it. And then I'm just going to go back and forth, blending it out, keeping most of the product concentrated on the outer edge. Okay, so I really want a really nice, vibrant, bright inner corner, so I'm going with the shade Campy and really pat this on. And then I'm also going to bring it into the waterline as well. Or not the waterline, sorry, the lash line. And then just tapping the edges around it just to make sure it's nice and blended. This yellow is pretty pigmented. Actually, I wouldn't really say it's nicely pigmented. I wouldn't say it's very pigmented. It's more pigmented than other eyeshadows that I've used. Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone with the shade Beat. I actually have not used the metallic shades yet, so... Ooh, bitch, that's so pretty. This is my first time using the metallic shade, so very impressed with that. Okay, so I am loving the way this looks. I'm going to pop on some lashes, some mascara, and liner, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm just going to add some of my favorite lip gloss at the moment. It's called Fashion Punch. This is from the Summer Star collection with Mac and Patrick. So my review on this palette is, I love it. I think this is perfect for everyone. It has those nice pops of colors. The colors blend out perfect. My favorite shades are the neutrals and this pink, and then the yellow. Oh, and then the yellow. The yellow is so good. I think the pink is the best pink I've ever used. But yeah, I am loving this palette. I think it's amazing. I love the black, and really the only thing I don't like about the palette is the packaging. I kind of feel like the front is sickening. I'm living for it. Manny looks amazing. And our eyes are literally the same. Like, my eyes look just like that. But I just feel like the front, how sickening it is, this doesn't really match the inside or the mirror. But I don't think that that should discourage you from getting it. I think that the price is there. It has a really nice brush. I know I didn't use it in today's video, but it's because it's has eyeshadows from when I filmed the colorful look. I think that the price is justified with the fact that it's vegan, cruelty-free. It's Manny's first palette, so obviously he's going to need that coin to continue making and improving his brand. And I think the brush is actually really good. It's a lot better than like the Anastasia brushes that you get, and I do think that this palette is worth it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.